story of George Washington by George Graham. Now I never tire of telling of the story of George Washington. When George was about 10 years of age, his father gave him a beautiful silver-mounted hatchet, and he started out looking for Indians. Finding no Indians, he cut down his father's favorite cherry tree. When his father came around and saw the tree cut down, he said, "Who did that?" George said, "Papa, I cannot tell a lie. I did it with my little hatchet." "Good boy," says his father. "Thanks, Papa," says George. "The next time I will take an axe," which teaches us to always tell the truth. And when we're telling it, always have an axe or something handy with us to defend ourselves with. Now, George Washington, in addition to being the first president, was an inventor. He invented Washington, D.C., the Washington Monument, and Washington Pie. And George was a great man. Yes, and he was the best mechanic in the state of Virginia. He built the town of Alexandria, Virginia in 1760, and he made such a good job of it that it's never been improved upon. It is there just the same as he built it. Now, last Decoration Day, I was within the vicinity of Mount Vernon, and I thought I'd visit the grave of George Washington, as I love to visit the graves of great men that are dead, and there are men living whose graves I'd also like to visit. And as I walked up the old-fashioned country road, a flood of patriotic feeling nearly overpowered me. I saw a small mound, and on that mound inscribed upon a soapbox were the words, "Here lies the remains of George Washington." I approached those aforesaid remains, and I knelt reverently upon the sod, and I wept. And while I was weeping, I was approached by an old man whose back was bent with the weight of 98 summers and a bushel and a half of coal. Says he to me, says he, "Young man, why forth dost thou weepest?" I says, "I weep patriotic tears over the grave of George Washington." He says, "Why, you confounded fool, George Washington's grave is at the other end of the cemetery. This is the ice house.